You guys are good.
All right,
Okay,
finals
everybody.
time.
The finals, the 2014 Kenny's Thanksgiving Shootout. Brian Daniels versus Dennis Bullock. Dennis has to beat Brian twice.
The old double dip.
It's a true double elimination.
11-7 race.
11-7. It's going to have a long, long time at it.
Huh?
So it's going to be a long day of pool, and for a lot of us, it's been a long weekend, and I imagine for some of us, it might still be a long night. There's a lot of good players in the house, and there's going to be some action going on here afterwards.
Oh, yep.
But right now, we got Brian doing what he's supposed to be doing at the table.
Yeah, Brian was hitting him pretty good over there on the on the diamond. I expect him to be a little bit sharper in this match than he was in the hot seat match.
Yeah, he was over there warming up. I thought I saw him over there. Yeah,
Yeah, he was hitting him pretty good on the diamond. So
great.
Yeah. Dennis is definitely having a heck of a tournament. I being as he got this far, I had his game very underrated. I'm glad I saw this because he won't ever catch me off guard in the future.
The future has yet to be written.
Yeah.
That's a good kick, though. I mean, that's a good kick.
Yeah, he didn't sell anything out really that I could see. I mean, nothing glaring. I mean, Brian is very good at creating good situations for himself, but gotta pull my tickets out for this queue.
Oh, I forgot to get raffle tickets. That's okay. Okay, I know Art on the chat room was wanting to know if they were going to do the player raffle, the queue raffle, and it looks like it's happening right now. And we got somebody reaching into a big bucket of tickets. She pulled out. Number is 691 320 is the winning ticket of the raffle.
No, that's not I.
And I guess there's no names on them. Dennis just played a great long rail bank.
One of these days I'd like to win a raffle. Just one time in my life.
Come to Saratoga on Thursdays. They got one at 50-50 every week.
That'd be fine. I don't care if it was a 50-50 for $10, just as long as I won one of these things.
I've won it 3 times now.
Well, you might have a little bit more luck in life than I do, John.
But I only. Oh, look at this. Did he get there? Did he get there?
Oh.
Gravity takes hold of the ball.
Right.
Throws it in, but what's he got here? He's got nothing because it looks like the 4 ball is straight down the table, hidden behind the 5.
Oh, that's the 4. Okay.
And he's got no way to get there. So I'm not sure what the point of making that ball was because he gets no reward for doing so.
Bust out. Shout, eh? If you had a full Ling Mucci, you could masse this in. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even if you jump it, what's the reward? I mean, the weirdest thing that could happen is, let's say you jump this ball, you bank it at the 9, and you make the 9. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that's what, like a 1 in 6,000 chance.
I would, Oh. No.
Yeah, 2 rails. This is a. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 rails. He's gonna hit it. Oh, did you see how far that ball came open on the 3rd rail? It came straight down.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Real good attempt.
See, I was thinking with that, I mean, I know it's a full table jump, but being on that rail, I found is a little bit easier to get the ball to get airborne.
As long as it's not actually frozen on the rail, but if it's up near there.
Yeah.
Well, you get that extra 2.5 inches of
right.
You know.
Well, and to me, you know, if you would have hit and just got it down there in the cluster, you got a whole lot of blockers, you know, to get lucky behind.
Yeah.
But as long as Brian doesn't have any terrible errors here, he should be able to work it out. mean, just falling on this 6 and pretty much point and click from here. Take a little harder shot, but to him, this is a thin little roll. Be good to go.
I bet he goes back and forth. Yeah,
there you go.
This ball a little more confidently. Comes back and forth. No, he's good. As long as the table doesn't roll off, he's sitting good.
Right. Yeah. Luckily, you don't have much of a problem with that here at Kenny's.
Yeah, no, they do take good care of their equipment.
Yep. Couldn't be much better if you... Oh, he's got a little angle here. He's got a little angle.
So from here, I think you just take the tangent line, float over, and shoot the 9 in the other pocket. Not the corner I would have played for, but I also... I'm not in the finals.
Reset.
And I see that's good discipline. That's good mental
fire in the hole.
To reset. He felt a little uncomfortable with it. He knew it was a little strange. Wow.
Damn it. Yeah, played Barnhart or AJ.
Wow. Interesting news in the pool world that I can't share because it has a conflict of interest. So let's get back to this match here. It's alternate break, rack your own. The 9 ball does not count in the bottom 2 pockets. And this tournament and stream is brought to you by the Players Club. And that is a brand new billiards company started here in St. Louis. And they will provide tours and exhibitions, challenge matches, tournaments, and a new league system. The new league system is designed for anybody to be able to play in it. It's handicapped like most leagues. The tours are going to be points-based, so even if you go 2 and out, you still get a couple of points for entering. At the end of the season, there'll be a large event for all the highest placing finishers. And more information will come out about that as it becomes available. But the short story is, in January 2015, there's going to be some really, really exciting things coming to St. Louis in the pool world. And we're hoping to bring all of that to you here at the Players Club streaming.
It's like Mike Mueller's making a little bit of comeback over here on one of the action tables.
Coin's been stuck at the 3rd diamond for a while, but that means he's not losing anymore. So.
Yeah. Well, they did a little game adjustment, and I think Mike's trying to slow his pace a little bit. A lot of times you get drawn into playing your opponent's speed and as far as body language, and that is never a good plan for you to deviate from what you're comfortable doing.
You have to play at your own personal rhythm. That's for sure. 9 ball made that pocket way large, and it removes the threat for Brian. So now Dennis has to run these out. He's got to really earn the rack here if he wants to get his first bead.
Oh, no, let's see here. Yeah.
And he's going to leave it with an angle so that Brian can just come one rail straight down the table and basically come right back to where he is. Unless he wants to stay in the middle of the table, he could shoot it between the 7 and 8 and come around. It just depends on the speed he likes. And this
I've noticed with Brian, he not to cut you off there, he doesn't really, he's not going to play into the path of a ball if he has a shot on it. He's not going to take a chance of his speed coming up short. Oh, and as soon as I say that,
look what you did.
That's all me. Sorry about that, Brian Daniels. You watch this later on, and yep, that was me. I got you.
By the way, my co-commentator here, he's Cookie.
Yeah.
For any of you who happen to didn't know.
See, I thought he would just come out with some running English, and come out back to the center. Yeah.
I would have, hit a little tangent, come out 2 rails to the top left corner, and basically play the 6 on the side, which he did play to get on the side. He just hit it with a little too much inside English, and it just got right behind.
He obviously feels comfortable with his stroke to play that one with inside.
Yeah,
but it got him a little
right side of the ball, cheated the pocket just right.
Yeah, got him.
Just a little too much juice.
Ooh,
oh,
got him in
he was playing to make that ball.
Yeah, got him in a little trouble there.
Yeah.
See if Dennis can capitalize, get out, and put one on the board.
Yeah, the only real trouble here is he just has to make sure to get from the 6 to the 7 with a not.
And don't let that that finals pressure get you.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get jacked up over the 9 or under the 7, which he didn't get under the 7. So
Figuring out how you want to fall on that 8. Do you want to take the cut in the side or all the way down?
Oh, he rattled that ball.
Yeah.
See, and this is dangerous. I mean, he rattled it, so it's a little awkward. But let's say he hits that ball clean. That cue ball comes up nearly 2-3 inches. He's behind the 9 ball. And he's sitting good. He's straight in on
See,
the 9
I like
ball.
playing the 7 to shoot the 8 in the corner because then it's just a stop shot for the 9.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit better. I mean, he still got out there and was able to let it loose a little bit, which is good for him to get that stroke going. But like you saw with Brian there, you start letting that cue ball go, and sometimes bad things can happen.
Yeah, it's interesting with even a 3 ball out like that. It's still there's so many ways to play it, and
right.
A lot of it is player preference. Some guys would have elected to follow that 6 ball off the rail, come down underneath the 7 to shoot up. Some guys would have drew it back to play it to get straight on the 7 on the top corner. So they draw it back for the stop shot on the 8 to the 9. There's just more than one way to get out of a rack. His way obviously worked.
Do we announce third place to Brendan Sullivan?
We did not.
Miles away?
We did not.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to the Players Club founder, Brendan Sullivan takes third place.
Yeah. I'm a little bit gonna have to be jacked up over the 7 here. Kind of definitely a touchy shot. These are not my favorite at all.
I don't know if they're anybody's favorite.
Yeah. This is probably one of those ones that I need to just set up for 2 hours and just practice, get comfortable with.
Got the juice.
Wow. He had the line to pocket that ball even over top of that.
He was dead in line.
Yeah.
He's standing right next to me as we drop. I'm calling it out. Nobody's saying nothing. All of a sudden, he's like, oh, wait, that's me. One little ticket. He's like, I only had $5 on me. I figured I might as well shoot and try it.
So who won the queue?
Boink.
Michael Farrow? Oh.
Yeah.
So the Q raffle winner went to Mike, who's an employee of the house, actually. It's an interesting thing. He just decided to donate. He bought 1 ticket, and that was the only ticket he needed.
You gotta love that. I swear, I was just telling John, I've never won a raffle in my life. I'd love to win one just one day. I would donate the dang thing back to whatever charity or whatever we were raising money for.
Oh yeah.
Just to say I won.
So what was the cue that was given away?
It was a matching jump break and plane cue made by Cue Ball Custom Cues.
Cue Ball Custom Cues donated 2 cues, a matching jump break and a player's cue.
I think it was a bird's eye maple and a purple heart, and the jump break had a purple heart shaft as well.
Oh, wow.
Really unique looking.
Yeah. Dennis looking in pretty good shape here. Got a line on the 4. Should run straight up. Got a bailout ball to get in line if he gets a little squirrely on the 6. So Dennis trying to figure out exactly how he wants to shoot this 4. And it looks, I'm sure it looks easier on the stream than it actually is. Oh, left an opening for Brian.
So, thank you. It's been worth it. It was a lot of back and forth, but yeah,
gave himself a little angle on that 6 to get on the 7.
Yeah, I was just talking to Dan Creasy, who sets up all that stuff around here, and he's gonna.
I don't think he wanted to be right on top of that 8, but He's got a pretty good gap there. He probably should be able to fire this in and get on the 8 without much trouble. Left himself a nice angle. A little bit of draw, a little bit of slide, and it should be a putt 9. Drains it in, straight in on the 9. Dennis concedes, moving to 2-1.
It's a long conversation.
I'm too tired for this.
Right. It's going to be a lot. The answer is yes, we can do it. The longer answer is it might cost more than you want to do.
Hey, you need to talk about it.
All right. Dennis racking his own here as the format of this tournament. Interesting here.
What? Yeah, I asked him, do you want to get down? Oh, hey.
I'm in.
I've been sitting down all day. Hey, I'm ready.
Every break so far, Dennis has got that 9 to go towards the bottom corner close to your camera here. Let's see if it happens this time. Nope. As I say something, it gets kicked out the opposite way, but he broke a little harder there than he has been.
It seemed that he did, yeah. The 9 did come down. It came out of the rack, but it went straight down the table. So that means the gap between those back balls were exactly the same. So it pushed that energy
He's
right
been getting
down.
real good movement to get that 9 towards that corner pocket almost every time.
Yeah. Basically, that means he's got a gap in the rack that ain't supposed to be there.
Ah, well.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So Brian, look at this. He gets on top of the 4 ball, and it's interesting.
He shot the last couple of balls.
A little
kind of over,
weakly,
a little, yeah.
What's he looking for?
But he's, he's more than capable of getting back in line here.
Yeah,
nice stroke on this ball, and
comes back with one shot. Oh, he tried to power the ball, and instead of drawing it, he jumped it. And that's what happens with a stiff shaft and a hard tip.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. But we're getting into the PG-13 part of the evening here.
Play a little safe here.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to make it. Look at this.
Oh, he's done that a couple of times today that I've seen, even since I've been here. He's played what would be a really good safe and pocketed the ball on accident. Yeah, it looks like he has him just enough.
Looks like he might have him just enough. Where Dennis has got to kick.
No, I think that 4 or the 7 there is has got him by about a quarter of an inch.
Yeah, there's enough to where he can't get there.
Yeah.
Now this angle's a little backsided.
Fortunately for Dennis, I mean the 4 is definitely in makeable territory with a great kick.
It's got to go right around the side pocket and manipulate the angle a little bit. See how it opened up?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely taught that shot before.
Yeah.
Get a great hit and still scratch shot.
Yeah,
I wrote a book on that one.
You wrote a book on that one.
Yeah. It's right up there with miss my ball, make my leave.
Oh, absolutely.
Brian seems like he's getting a little bit out of line. He's not happy. You could tell by his facial expressions.
Yeah.
Of course, he doesn't say a whole lot.
He's struggling a little bit, but I mean, Brian's going to get back in line right here. He just has to stun this ball to the rail, shoot the 8 down, or shoot the 7 down rather.
Oh, I definitely think he'll manage to get out. I just think he would like to get out a little bit more crisp.
Yeah. Yeah, he was straighter than I thought he was to begin with. But so he's pretty straight here. He just has to put a good stroke on the ball. Yeah, this is good.
It's going to be pretty much perfect.
Yeah. I think here he's going to go to the side rail and back out again. Oh no, he's just taking it. Yeah, he was
just take your shot here.
Yeah. Don't force it. If it's not there, don't force it. And there he is.
Tack
He
another
cleans
one
up that
on.
one.
Hey, but I'll get with you sometime. We'll play some more golf. I'm gonna take off tonight.
Okay,
Nice.
that's cool.
I'll get with you sometime.
Yeah, I'm usually around somewhere. So, and we're Facebook friends now. We'll set something up.
Thanks, man. I try.
I was very shocked to get my play like that. Like, I was really shocked. He missed some balls that I never would have expected him to miss.
See ya.
Let's see if Brian can get a strong break here and run one of these racks out.
It'd certainly be nice.
There we go. There's a good pop.
That was a very good pop. And does he get a reward? Does the one go?
Yeah. It was a little hard on that one. I'm not sure if it'll back cut. I think if he can get in line here at any point, he's going to be out. Everything's pretty wide open.
Yeah, if he can get by this one ball, if he can,
looking like he's electing to bank it.
He's banking
Yep.
it. He's banking
Yeah,
it.
a little bank safe.
Well, clearly he wasn't comfortable trying to back cut that ball into the side, and I don't blame him. You lose the cue ball, it's got to run
Yeah,
into this
you
mess.
go down table and start heading over into traffic. Yeah, I mean, but he was right. I mean, right where he needed to be. That's absolutely perfect for that 3 ball. I don't think he's going to like that one. Looks like that left him a little bit of room to maneuver there. That's all Brian needs. He should be off to the races.
As long as he stays in line here.
Yep.
And,
the 4 to the 5. As soon as you
Yeah.
fall on that 5, that's going to be about it.
Yeah, the 5 is definitely the key ball of the rack. He's got to get a good angle so he can cut the 4
Oh, real good
away
shot.
from the rail.
He's going to play it all the way up?
No,
Or is he,
he can't get
going
on
to the side?
I think he's going to, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Go to the side, and he's got to stun it down this way. Yeah, I know.
Somebody played it like 5 times the other side. I was like, I will kill whoever did this.
Well,
Yep.
Brian cleans up.
Brian can just get a line. Yeah, get a line on the on his 1 ball or whatever his lowest ball is after he breaks. Man, I think he's going to start stringing some racks together here on his break.
Yeah, whatever he was plagued with at the hot seat match, it seemed to have gone away. Even though he fought his way through it, it was a tough match. But he definitely got it figured out. And we're sitting good here.
Update on the Mike Mueller, Mike Clark. I think Mike's got Mueller 4 sets right now, and they're still battling back and forth. Mike Mueller's trying to bring it back, start chipping away here.
It's a long day.
All right. Let's see what Dennis does with this break here. He's been fairly consistent. Uh-oh. Nope. A little bit more gas and it might have had a chance.
Well, it wouldn't have counted if it went. So
the back 2 corners. That's right. That's right. Forget about that.
The interesting thing is now it's just a race to the 4 ball.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because the 6 to the 7 to the 8 is kind of a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
That 4 ball's sitting pretty good.
Yep. Brian shoots a great shot, combos in, leaves the 1 hanging. Probably be able to maneuver it back down table.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting shot because that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's glad that ball's there, but the 8 ball is going to stop him.
That
Oh, he was able to get by it. Look at that, great
the
shot.
balls that are just sitting there hanging in the jaws, man. They always act a little funny.
Yeah, I mean that's just cheating the pocket. You know,
Yeah.
you just hit the right side of the ball. And
Now does a 5 get in the way of getting back on this 4 here, or does he come with inside?
Yeah, I mean he's got to go around the pockets.
On
all of the pockets. Because to miss the 5, he had to go about that deep in the corner, which sends a cue ball straight towards the side pocket.
Well, Brian teases us again with a almost scratch.
Another almost scratch, yeah.
Damn.
And fires that in. He's not leaving another ball hanging.
Yeah.
And he is on a tear right now. He's nearly halfway there.
Yeah.
And he does not want to play a second set.
No, absolutely not. Brian is last couple of years they've had this Thanksgiving thing. He is always a force to be reckoned with. I believe he took 5th area last year.
Yeah, he was up there.
Yeah.
I don't remember who put him out though.
I remember him. I don't know if it was last year or maybe even the year before. He was playing one of the Evans boys, and it was a kind of a lopsided match, not going in Brian's favor. I guess it's the youngest Evans boy.
Oh, yeah.
He came out firing and actually beat Brian 5-1.
I remember that, yeah, because it was little Ricky Evans.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the oldest Nicky. It wasn't
the Nick. Mike
the middle
is
one.
The middle one, I think. Mike.
It was the
Ricky. It's Ricky.
Yeah. Okay, Ricky.
The youngest one. Yeah, who also, by the way, just got back from China. He took. I think he said he got 13th place in the World Junior Championships.
Yeah.
Over there in China, and in the under 13 division, I think, or 13 and under. Because he didn't play in the same field that his brother played in, of course.
Right. Well, he's got a couple years to grow into that field.
Yeah,
he's not too far behind his brother. There we go.
He's not.
Brian finally got a line on the 1 ball. Came up a little bit short on the 2, but it shouldn't be anything too bad. There we go.
He's okay. He just holds it there because the balls are sitting real good.
Yeah, I think he's favored to get out here.
The only goofy thing would be the 6 to the 7 because the 7 does not pass the 9. So you got to figure to play the 7.
Yeah, I think he's planning.
Side, or he's
planning
his
play
in the
right
corner
now.
where he's standing right now. That's where the 7's got to go.
Yeah, I think he was taking his time to kind of plan his angle to get on it right there, which is definitely something I should work on instead of just taking it 1 ball at a time.
Yeah.
So does he play the natural angle here to shoot between the 8 and the 9 with the 7 in the side?
I think so.
Oh no!
Oh wait,
he's
what's
doing?
He doing? He got there.
Let's say. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that should be a break and run for Brian.
He just floats forward on the 8 and the side here, and be straight in on the 9.
Yep.
And that's good. Dennis gives it, and Brian Daniels finally gets a break and run.
Right. That's got to feel good to him after grinding through so many racks.
Yeah, he kind of struggled in the last match, and
right,
he's been on the TV table a couple of times today. But
yeah, you should have the speed of this table down by now.
We got a lot more people running around, so the humidity could have changed a little bit, but I don't think it's going to affect the table quite that much just yet.
Well, 1 game down over here, 4 down on the action table. Mike Clark and Mike Mueller. They're playing about 4 games at the speed of 1 over here.
Yeah, earlier I looked over and I saw Mike Clark. I guess he had ball in hand. And he shot a 1-9 combo where the 9 was kind of in the middle of the table, and he just set it up and shot the 1-9 like it was hanging in the jaws.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even straight. He had to cut the 1 into the 9.
Yeah, I saw him down at Hillsboro playing in that flighted tournament, and he could combo that 9 in from anywhere on the table. There we go. There's that 9 ball back towards that corner again. All right, well, he put one down, and he's got a line on the 1. Well, the 2 goes. This should be
and here's another rack.
Just get on that 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis is really going to have to earn these racks. He's not going to get anything easy here. Even though he's getting the 9 to go towards the corner, it's not sitting great.
Right.
And so he's still not able to get any early games that way.
He is. I'm telling you, he's fairly consistent at getting that 9 ball down towards that corner. That's what I was saying earlier. He is, I would say 70% of the breaks that I've seen him do, that 9 ball has been a factor hanging by that pocket.
Yeah, it's definitely something that needs to be looked at. But
here we go.
Where is he going? That's kind of far away. He's obviously going to shoot the combo from here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see him trying to bank the 3 around the 7.
He might have got a reward. Nope.
No
Didn't
reward.
have enough leg.
And he moves the 9 out of the way, so at least now, now Brian's he's gotta clean things up.
Yeah, I mean,
we gotta punish him.
Shot make on this 3, and almost anywhere on the table, you're going to be okay on the 5.
Oh, unless he makes the 5.
Kerplunk. Well,
and that's
good news for Brian is the 6 looks fairly cuttable.
Yeah.
That was kind of a win-win there. Wow.
I don't know why he would have shot it quite so hard, but I think he was trying to use some English to kill it, and it just didn't seem to take. Because
he's got a little bit of a cushion, even having to, going to 11. He might just get a little willy-nilly here.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's going to play a finesse bank and just leave the guy long. It's going to make him earn it.
This is that spike shot that I would drill the 7 and end up scratching in the side.
Well, that's the thing, because you think, I just need to slide over for the 8. And so you just hit a tangent line draw, and it goes right to the side pocket.
Oh, well, he didn't have that problem.
No, yeah, he let
didn't
the
get
ball
great.
go.
Yeah, he didn't get great on the 8, but it's a lot better than scratching.
He's still at the table. He's still got a chance. You bank it here, you cut it.
Oh, I cut that ball all day.
Well,
I focus a little bit more on making it though. Forget the leave.
Yeah, I guess that 9 ball is hanging a little easier than it looks like on the screen.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to have to play some shape.
Yeah.
And that's why I was surprised that Dennis just let it fly like that. But there's Brian, 4 games away from taking it down. 7-1.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian is going at it.
Brian Daniels doing what 11s do and taking advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah.
And
that's a huge thing, being able to take advantage of those opportunities when they arrive, because
you don't know how much of like an 8-ball miss like that, even though it wasn't exactly a gimme. But Dennis is fully capable of making that shot. You don't know how much of that is it's been a long day and he's a little finals nerves, especially in the hole he finds himself in.
Yeah, he's in a hole. He knows he's on the live stream, and sometimes that streaming table gets into people's heads. If you've never played on a streaming table before, you don't know if there's 400 people watching or 2.
Right.
And everyone on the internet is criticizing what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of back of the brain nerves that come into play when you get on a streaming table. And,
I've never been fortunate enough to play on a streaming table, but I hope if I ever get on one, it's one of the days that I'm actually hitting them well.
Well, we could find out here in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So,
Yeah.
well, maybe 30 minutes. We still got to do the rest. Well, actually, I think 2 of the 4 times I went to Olathe, I played on the streaming table out there.
Oh, yeah, they must like you. Yep, fires that one in.
Yep.
Oh, that was a real good shot to get there. See, I'd have been content with trying to force foul a little bit and take the 3-5.
Well, I mean, looking at it, like you think probably that might have been the better shot because he's still really tough here.
Yeah. Oh.
Kind
of seemed like he kind of poked at that a little bit. Oh, I think it came out good.
Yeah, he's how they rolling.
Got away with one there. Yeah.
No, and that's what happens sometimes. It can be your day all day, and that's that phrase when they say it's your time to win. That means it's your time to win.
Yeah.
I recently had that happen. What tournament did I win? I forgot already because I was so excited.
Oh, I know you won that doubles.
It was that doubles
a while back with Katina Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been it because that was the day where I was like, I never experienced that phrase of it's your time to win.
Right.
People always say that. I always thought that was something that people told people that just didn't play good. Like, oh, you'll get there, and you'll win when it's your time to win. Well, turns out that's the case. The things just kind of line up for you most of the day.
I would say Brian's favored to kick this in here. He's got a real strong one pocket background. So.
Yeah, and it's out about a diamond. It's off the rails, so you're going to play at 2 rails anyway.
Yeah, you might see something.
I just want to
point
out something. This is interesting. He's going to go from the 3 ball to the 8 ball.
Right.
That's the new sequence on the table. You don't see that large of a gap very often. But that's the shot. You come at it 2 rails, kick it in. Where's he going here?
He like I said, if I had to tag somebody in to kick one of those balls in when it mattered, it would probably be him.
You bank out here?
He does.
Yes.
I try to cut it and shoot the 9 ball in the same corner, but that is why I am a 5, not an 11.
Ryan Daniels on a
8-1.
tear.
It's kind of turning into a little bit of a runaway.
Yeah. Dennis needs 6 games. Brian needs 3. And Dennis, I don't think, has made 6 balls in this whole set.
Yeah. It's not completely out of the realm of possible, but it's a tall order right now.
Yeah, Brian pretty much needs to just fall out of his chair onto his face in order for Dennis to have much of a long-standing shot at coming back.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it can't
happen.
At
this point, I'm just happy if I get up there and hit a solid break. Put a rack together. I'm like, all right,
right.
let me at least start there. Let me put one rack together.
Yeah, because there's you can't do anything about what it's already happened. At this point, you have to go up there, do what you said, put down a good break, and just think about this is your chance. This is your time to do what you got to do. So just do it how you got to do it. If you start thinking about the score, you start thinking about the money, you start thinking about the finals. Well, you're doomed. You need to be thinking about what's in front of you, which is the rack on the table.
Yeah, I got kind of fortunate on the loser side last night. They put me on table 1 to play, and they started shutting everything else down. And because a couple of players ahead of me on the loser side played so slow, my specific part of the bracket was the slower side. So I played continuously for, I don't know, I want to say 4 or 5 hours, and it was all on the same table because of the way the tournament was set up.
Yeah.
So it definitely let me really stay in rhythm, and I didn't have a chance to look how far I was going or if I lose now, what money, and I just knew I had to keep on flipping a coin and keep on playing.
Speaking of flipping a coin, it looks like Fast Mike has got another set on Slow Mike.
Oh yeah, he's let's see here. What is he up? 5?
Yeah, he's up 5 sets.
Yeah. Per Mike Clark's request, I'm gonna go ahead and not talk about money. He doesn't like people talking about the money in his sets. He doesn't mind so much weight or how they're playing, but
yeah, there's no reason to talk about it. I mean, people want to talk about action, that's fine, but you know, I mean, if you're playing for $500 a set, that's one thing because people are going to find that out. But if you're just playing balls, you're playing friendly $10, $20, $50 sets.
Yeah,
there's no reason.
Yeah. Let's just say in this set, I don't think anybody's gonna get hurt.
Nobody's hurting anybody.
Yeah. Brian with another one. Wow.
And this is fast 9-ball here. That was what, about a minute and a half? That was Earl Strickland pace. I mean,
yeah. I think he sees the finish line and he's starting to begin his kick.
He's kicked to that high gear. See, this is a Shane Van Boning effect here.
Yeah.
You know, when Shane sees that finish line and he just starts running.
Absolutely.
Like, oh wait, I have another gear. Hang on a second.
Yeah. Oh, you thought I was playing good? Ha. That's what I was saying. For anybody who watched the last couple of matches, and or maybe watches it later on it's going to be on YouTube, John?
Yeah.
You know, the match that you saw him playing with Brendan, you know, although he shot well and smart and ground out racks, I guess, rather. You know, this is the Brian that I'm used to seeing. The one that once he gets loose, he is not going to stop until he wins that game.
Oh, no.
No. Whitey is not scared of the dark.
Well, Dennis has a great opportunity here. The balls are wide open. I don't know that I see any problems with the layout here. It's just 1 to the 2, really.
Right.
So after that, I mean, the 3 ball goes on the side, so you got to play it there, or the top corner.
This is where everything might be a little too wide open for him.
There's
so many options. Too perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many options. You know, like you want to just play the one rail.
You up 5? Are you up 5?
And he elected to play the 2 in the top left corner, kind of as we're looking. Now this sends the cue ball towards the 4. And
that was a good shot off the rail.
If he stays under, okay. Well, he's in a good line from here.
Yeah, this could be the rack right here where, you know, it might not turn the whole set around for him, but he can at least, you know,
it gets him some momentum.
Yeah, strong note, you know. Yeah, absolutely. It starts something. Well, he's a little funny on this 4. If the 8 wasn't there, I don't think it'd be a problem, but.
Well,
there we go. Cheated the pocket a little bit.
Cheated the pocket. He killed it with the little inside to make sure he missed the 8 ball on the way out. Getting from 5 to the 6 is not a problem. He just has to make sure to miss the 8 again.
Oh, there's that 8 ball. It was going to get in the game one way or another.
Yeah.
Said, don't you forget about me.
Yeah, he hit the 5 ball a little thick and just sent it over there. But this is a
long shot.
It's long and manageable. And
get a rail.
He ended up kick safing that ball. It is not safe.
No, I think he left him a decent back cut. But
yeah, I mean, you know, you can lose the cue ball really easy with this shot. I like to shoot this like a drag shot, where it just kind of dies just before it hits it.
Oh, inside, full table inside.
And
you like that?
Yeah.
Deflection, what?
Yeah, nice little good spin there. And he'll come around and just float up a little bit for the 9. Yeah. Oh, just stun over. He didn't even move his feet. He's in dead punch. Brian Daniels on the hill. And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, boom, Bob's your uncle. Boy. I don't know if anybody's going to want to really step in the box with Brian right now.
Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter what weight you get.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
if
you can't finish and you can't get nothing going,
yeah, I mean,
it wouldn't matter if he was going to 3 right now.
Yeah, it really wouldn't because it's, you know, you can't win from the chair. And,
Right.
That's the thing. And it's tough because you sit there and all you can do is just wait for your opportunities. And when you finally come to the table, if you're hooked or you're blocked, you're kicking or you're jumping,
Yeah.
it's hard to do anything with it.
You know, fun fact, I don't know if you touched on this earlier, Kyle Warren from Highland, Illinois told me that last night he bought both players, the top 2 in the C-level tournament, and then today he bought Brian Daniels and Dennis Bullock again.
Did he really?
Yeah, he took Brian as the blind bid, and then apparently he was just betting on Dennis because he saw him hit a couple of balls earlier, picked him up for $30, and so he's got, I think, half of each player in the finals again, 2 nights in a row. So he had himself a nice little payday here this weekend.
That certainly helps.
Yeah, on top of the, you saw it there, big sticks with the Mosconi Cup. He made those 3 shots on the big table.
Yeah.
Made himself $200 for 3 balls. He's had a pretty successful pool week so far.
Yeah, when he made that spot shot, I was like, okay, that's pretty impressive.
Right.
How do you get up there cold and hit a spot shot in front of 600 people on the internet?
Yeah.
You know, that's strong.
Oh, here we go.
Look at this.
Ah!
You know what? Remember that shot. That's a great shot.
I think it's
scary shot. I mean, he's scared.
I think Brian's got a little one-pocket bank here on the 2.
Let's see. Does he have the angle on that?
Yeah, I think he's going to play the little cross corner.
He does have it.
There it is.
And there it is. Cookie calls it.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have any fear of those shots.
And sometimes, you just shoot them a few times and they stick out in your memory like a neon light. You see that shot and you think it's golden.
Yeah.
And they're almost hard to miss.
I feel that way about ball in hand 8 balls. I own them.
Now that was a great shot.
Yeah.
That was a really great shot.
Yeah, he can afford to just really let it fly here. I mean, he's got such a big cushion. Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He is freewheeling right now. He's feeling it.
Yeah.
He's 3 balls away from winning the championship, the tournament, I mean. And look at this. He's drawing balls around with the inside. You want an extra rail on this shot? Here's an extra rail. Now he's gotta come with a shot here.
Yeah. Does that eat
I don't know if it goes in the side. It does, but it's tricky. Yeah, you just float it down.
I was going to say, we're going to figure it out one way or another.
Does he have enough speed? It does. It floats up straight in. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Daniels wins the 2014 Thanksgiving tournament at Kenny's. Well done.
With a real strong showing, 11-1.
And there was a hands-down just brutal beating. Dennis put up a good show all day to get here and just couldn't get started. And Brian just said, "This is mine." I think he's wanted to win this for a while. I don't know that he's ever won this before.
I don't believe so. I know he's always in the top 5.
He gets far, but
yeah, he's just generally got to give up so much weight that it makes it really difficult for him.